Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is lecture series 8 dealing with SQL Commands. Come, let's go into the video. We'll be seeing a set of commands that has been used for querying in SQL. First one is data definition language. Second is data manipulation language. Third one is data query language. Fourth is data control language. And finally, the last one is transaction control language. Now we'll be seeing all this in detail. Data definition language. What is DDL? We call it as, in short form, we call it as DDL. So here you can see some comments and description. So these comments are used to define the structure of the database objects, either by creating, altering or dropping the database objects. So based on the needs of an engineer or for an application, the database is either created or modified using your data definition language. So here you can see the create command. For instance, it is used by the database engineer to create a database objects like indexes, tables, list of figures. It can be anything. Alter command is used that already created database will be modified with existing objects. Dropping is nothing but deleting. You can also specify it as a delete option. So it deletes the entire table, the view of a table or a particular objects in the database. Next is data manipulation language. You call it as DML. So here data manipulation language, it is a relational database. We have already seen, right, what is relational, unrelational, non-relational databases, right? So here it is a relational database which can update with new data using this data manipulation language. That is, either you will be using insert, update or delete option. See here the insert command, it is used for an application so that it can add a new record of database. Update, already created record, it modifies with some new object. Delete means it either deletes a complete record or it deletes some objects in the databases. Next is data query language. Here the data query language used to access the relational databases. It is written in data query language, that is DDL. So which is used to access this relational database. It can be any commands that can be used in DQL. That is, when you are using select command, it is used by the software programmer so that it filters and returns only a particular results from the SQL table. So select from students. So from students table, it is going to select the particular data that you specify, where the name is equal to John. So only the name John from the students table will be retrieved. So that can be done through your data query language. Next is data control language. Here what happens is, you call this as DCL. DCL commands will keep managing the user access to the databases. How it manages is, either it grants or revokes the permission. So here if it is granting the permission, yes, the user is having the privilege to either add, insert, delete the data objects in the database. Revoke, it takes the privileges back. So it does not allow all the set of users to add, insert, delete. It has only a particular set of privileges granted for a particular user, or it completely revokes the granted permission. So that can be done by data control language. Next is transaction control language. Here the commands manages the transaction in the relational databases so that it is going to ensure the data integrity and also the data consistency. So these commands are used to, that is the commit, rollback, save point. These are the operations that is being used in case of some errors if it is there in the database. So commit, it is going to save all the changes that is made during the particular current transaction. So it may be the permanent change that happens in the settings or in the database. Rollback is nothing but reverting back. Revoke and rollback are more or less same. So it reverts the changes that is made during the current transaction. So if it is a permanent change, there is no rollback. If it is only a temporary change, yes, rollback is required. Save point. It is going to set a point within a transaction so that it can change the rollback, allowing some partial, that is partially granting the access, partially rolling back the granted access. That is nothing but save point. So that can be done by your TCL, that is transaction control language. So these are the basic SQL commands available. So from the next video, we'll be seeing how to program a query. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you.